Hey my friends, welcome back to the channel. If you are actually indeed coming back, and if this is your first time checking out my channel, thank you for giving my channel a shot, and I hope you enjoy the books that you see. Hit me up in the comments if you have any questions or you just want to talk to me about comic books. I'm always, willing to talk to subscribers. I really appreciate you guys for taking out the time to check out my videos. So enjoy, and let's get into this. This is a Midtown comic book haul for the week of June 20th, 2018. I have about 12 books for you guys. One is indeed something I alluded to, and I said I would open up on this video, so I will do that at the end. The others are just books I wanted to grab. I'm pretty sure with most of my Midtown comic book hauls go, it started off with me wanting one book, and it ended up with 11. So here we go. Venom, number 6. This is a book I've been wanting since I got into comics about a year ago. And for whatever reason, I think they were sold out when I first got into comic books. I had just missed the release. So I've been kind of waiting to get this and putting it off. It's been in my checkout box on Midtown for quite some time, just sitting there staring at me. So I finally grabbed it, and I'm very happy to have it. So it looks really, really good. And this one might be slabbed. I might take this with me to Baltimore to get slabbed. I plan on taking about 20 to 25 and seeing, if there's something I can work out with that, that number. Hopefully I can get all 25 done. Next we have, and these are in no particular order, we have DC Hanna-Barbera crossover. If you've been hanging out with me for a while, you know I love these things, and I will continue to grab them whenever I can. I originally missed this when it was first released a few weeks ago, and I kind of kicked myself for it because I grabbed A and B of everything else except for the Flash. So when it popped up in my queue on my wish list, I made sure to grab it this time. It was not missed. Great cover. I haven't read the story yet, though. What I have been reading, however, The Realm. Love this series. It's a great series. If you haven't read it, give it a shot. I'm sure you'd enjoy it. It's kind of one of those post-apocalyptic kind of series. So if you're into that type of stuff, as I am, check it out. And let me know what you think once you check it out. If you think it's horrible, tell me that. If you love it, I want to hear that too. So here we have Death or Glory, issue number 2. And this is the Virgin variant. I read this book, this issue, I want to say about 2 days ago. And if you've read this book, this particular issue, please let me know in the comments what the whole Pepper situation was about. It comes out of left field, and I have no idea why it was even put into the book. Maybe someone else knows. Maybe I missed something. That's always possible. So, was it just a weird, couple of frames, or I don't know. Either way, I do like the story, so don't let me distract from that. It is a good story. Seems to be, anyway. It's only 2 issues in. Here we have the second half of the connecting cover, Spider-Man 800, and this one is signed by Dan Slott. I think that's how you say his name. I don't want to butcher it, at least not intentionally. I just read this issue, not this particular book itself. I have one of the variants, or I have a few of the variants that I cracked open today and read it, and it was an action-packed issue. I thoroughly enjoyed every part of that book. So this one will be staying around with me. It was so good. So good. And I'm a big Spider-Man fan, so I may be biased a little bit, but I really enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed it, let me know in the comments. Talk to me. Action-packed for sure. Here we have Aquaman 37. Very, very beautiful cover. I had to get this. My mom is in love with mermaids. She thinks they're real. No, she just loves the idea of them. And when I saw this cover, I immediately thought of her, especially with the lady down there. I don't know if she has a name. I'm sorry. I haven't read Aquaman. So it just really made me think of my mom, and it's a beautiful cover. So I got it with her in mind. I also saw that my YouTube brother, I don't know if he knows that he's my YouTube brother, the comic Otaku, had also grabbed a copy of this, and I was happy to see that in his video. And he gave me an amazing shout out, so I had to return the favor. He's been an awesome subscriber, and I also subscribe to his channel. And if you don't subscribe, please check him out. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description for sure. He gave me some amazing compliments on his last video, and he made some statements like, you know, he thought I had a channel before this because of the quality, and I have never had a channel. I've never done videography or anything like that. I just took a chance. I began reading comic books about a year ago and fell in love with it, and with me, I kind of just hit the ground running, and I got really deep into it. So within a short amount of time, I collected a lot of books, and I really got into variant covers and things like that, and exclusive things, and I try to pick up as many things as I can. The artwork really gets me, which is probably why I go into the shop on Wednesday with, you know, 3 things in mind on my pull list, and walk out, you know, with a bag full of stuff, bag full of issues. And my comic books, my local comic book shops will attest to that, and even Midtown. I'm sure I'm on their radar some kind of way, because when they release their new content for the week coming up, I'm usually the first one in line grabbing stuff. And I always tell myself, I'm just going to grab 2 things, and there again, I grab everything. So I really just appreciate him for taking the time out in his video to shout me out. He's doing his thing. I love his channel. I love the work that he does. And yeah, keep it up, brother. And I'll be talking to you soon, I'm sure, in the comments. Here we have Batman 49. This cover is amazing. Art Germ does not miss, at least as long as he's been on my radar. He does fantastic work. He is the real deal. And it seems like a lot of people are shining right now. I think while I have issues from, you know, Silver Age and things like that, I am really focused on the modern age. I love the work that's being done right now as far as art's concerned, for sure. It's my cup of tea, what's going on right now and what's been going on for the past few years. So this is definitely an example of that. He does not miss. Just look at that cover, man. Ah. Here we have another awesome cover. And I missed the issue right before this. And that was an amazing issue that is now on my wish list for Midtown to grab. I don't think my local comic shops got any. I think they may have got 1 or 2. And I probably passed on them. That's usually the way I work. You know, I get home and I say, God darn, I really should have got that. And I end up calling them to see if they still have it. And they're like, no, it's gone. So, awesome cover. Here are 2. The A cover and the B cover of Infidel. Infidel is a great story. I've read issue number 1, fell in love with it, and I have to catch up on it, but I will be doing that today. Today has been a great day for me to read. I've read at least 6 issues of things today. So, like I said earlier, I got Spider-Man 800 out of the way, and I read, I caught up on Michael Cray, and I caught up on Sideways, and I loved every one of them. Sideways is really good, and Michael Cray is really good too. I just have a habit of picking up good things, I think, or there are just a lot of good writers out here right now. So again, I say try out Infidel. if you like the horror genre of comics. I have no idea why I picked this one up other than the fact that I'm a huge Spider-Man fan and I enjoyed the cover. That was a great cover right there. So lastly, as promised in my last video, we're going to open this sucker up and see what this J. Scott Campbell classified variant is all about. Till Death Do Us Part, X-Men Gold number 30. Oh, wow. Oh, that was a good get. Jeez. That is a great cover. That suit is awesome. I kind of want that for me. I hope that comes up clear for you guys and girls. That is an amazing cover. Wow. Yeah, so that's what I got so far. There'll be another haul Wednesday as always. And I hope you guys come back to check me out. Like, share, and subscribe. Again, I want to send a huge shout out to my main man, my YouTube brother, the Comic Otaku, for being awesome. Thank you for the great compliments, my friend. And thank you for enjoying the content. And I'm just working hard, trying to anyway. You know, Google is our friend, and that's what's been helping me do a lot of the great things that I've been able to do with my channel so far, with little to no experience. So if you have an idea for something, you know, you want to get into YouTube, creating content, you know, Google is your friend. And if there's anything I can do, any information you guys want from me, just let me know, and I'll be sure to make a video about it if need be. Again, I've never done any of this stuff before, so I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants and making things happen to the best of my ability. So I appreciate you guys for checking me out, taking the time out of your day. I hope you continue to have a great day. See you guys in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and get out there and grab those keys.